Hello, Monsters Bound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3, and the third part of Monsters Bound gets his grip on the Khorne economy. Oh, it's a doozy. I could do this. Do I want to do this? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. We can do it. Bring the pain. Bring the pain, Slaanesh. You want this? Come and get it. Come and get a big chunk of this prime corned beef. Not like corned beef. I mean, maybe it is corned beef. I don't know. But I meant like corn as in the god beef, not corned beef. That's something very different. Very, very different. But what it has done is we got more physical resistance. That's nice. So let's go and kill these guys, because they suck. What if I... Can I... No, we don't want to ward resolve that. We're going to have to do this the hard way. That's fine. I mean, Helmrip may like it the hard way, but he's not going to like it this hard. This is too hard for him. This is... Yep. I mean, that is pretty much the plan in general. Obviously, we still need to be slightly careful of these Slaanesh towers because they're quite nasty, but Skarbrand is, at this point, I want to say basically unstoppable. Yeah, he's Hellstriders. Just no competition for him. And of course he has Gore Feast, so regeneration, and then he also has passive regeneration, so he's regenerating about 0.3% of his hit points every second. So, unless he maxes out his health, he's basically just going to be murdering everything he gets hands on, which is very Skarbrand, actually. Very Skarbrand. So we want to take out this tower to stop it from doing that horrible Slaanesh shots. And we have some Demonettes now rampaging. We've got Brian the Gym Buddy. He's on a Khorne Vesper at the same time. But this guy's got a Hellblade. This guy doesn't, apparently. He does have Gore Feasts, but he doesn't have... And I don't know, like... Now, Chariots, I feel like Chariots are now very, very good. Very, very good. I just don't know if the Chaos Vesper has quite the killing power. I don't know. Maybe I'm... You know, maybe I can be convinced here. I mean, it is going to heal itself, so that's good. Some Slaanesh Chariots moving in. The Slaanesh Chariots don't seem to do much damage, conversely. But like the Khorne ones, oh yes. Alright, we've got some Summon Bloodletters coming in from behind, taking the Slaanesh forces by surprise. Although, to be honest, I'm not sure you can surprise the Slaaneshian by coming at them from behind. They're probably expecting it. Probably hoping for it. Okay, this little blob here is surrounded and going down very, very quickly. Well, we did just lose our Bloodletters there. Our Bloodletters here, on the other hand, proving to be more than a match for the Marauders. And we just need to mop this lot up. And then, right, we're going to bring the Blood Crushers. Going to come around and take the objective. That, of course, is going to stop this tower from rebuilding, although we are taking additional fire. Have they made the towers shoot better? Because I felt like this tower was like shooting over the top at one point, and I was like, that's a very strong arc for it. Didn't think it could do that shit. All right, Skarbrand right in the midst of battle there with 130 kills. And then 136 kills. Right, where's our blood? Oh, there they are. The Blood Crushers finally untangling themselves from this morass. Coming down to grab this objective that is going to cause some of the garrison forces, the defending forces, to move in to try and intercept them. But many of the vast bulk of their forces are busy trying to deal with Skarbrand. Just ain't. You just don't really deal with Skarbrand. Skarbrand deals with you. More bloodletters being summoned in. We're about to grab this objective. It's going to knock down the barricades and also stop that tower from ever being rebuilt. You can see they're building it there now. We're going to send the Furies over to go and knock this tower out because it is starting to do us some damage. There we go. Grab that one. That means the barricade is coming down. Now, for some reason, and I don't know why, they decided to give chariots and artillery and units like that hitboxes, even when they were dead. So what's happened here is Skarbrand is now stuck because he's surrounded by these chariots and he is too big of a unit to untangle himself from this mess. Which effectively means Skarbrand is no longer fighting in this battle. Now, there's definitely a few things in Warhammer 3 that I feel like Creative Assembly got wrong. And there's one or two things where I just go, what the fuck were you thinking? And giving units hitboxes after they're dead is one of those things. Like, realistically, what? Why? Why? This was never a problem in Warhammer 2. Why have you made it a problem in Warhammer 3? Now, I can understand about it being, well, maybe it's realistic, because obviously, you know, units don't just become ethereal as soon as they die. No. But when you get situations like this, where your most powerful character and general is stuck because he can't step over some chariots, I think maybe it's not working as intended. Anyway, fortunately, thanks to some nearby marauders getting too close, Skarbrand manages to untangle himself and gets back in the fight. But that's sheer blind luck. If no one had been near him, he'd basically be screwed at that point. He'd be unable to do shit. He'd just have to sort of stand there and wait. Anyway, Helmrip is getting pummeled every direction. Not for the first time. Skarbrand's still a little bit stuck. Just like, what the fuck were you thinking, CA? What the fuck were you thinking? Like, what the hell? At what meeting did someone go, why don't we make chariots have a hitbox after they're dead? And everyone went, fucking amazing idea. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Brian is busy dealing with Helmrip. Unfortunately, really we need Skarbrand over here to deal with Helmrip. And obviously Skarbrand's currently just trying to work out how to lift his little hooves knee-high to step over some wreckage. And unfortunately he's struggling a little. It's like giving him a Rubik's Cube. Like, anything he can't just jump up and down on and cleave in two, he just doesn't know how to deal with it. Fortunately, I think, no, yes, no, well, oh, never mind. Well, I guess we don't need Skarbrand. Brian has managed to get away just barely with 306 hit points. And Helmrip is getting wheelied on his face. Ah, down he goes. And there we go. Army loss has taken effect. Didn't need Skarbrand. I mean, sure, it would have been useful to have him around, but never mind. I genuinely don't know how they haven't fixed that getting stuck on chariots thing. Like, I swear it's only a problem in Warhammer 3. I never had that problem in Warhammer 2. So what the fuck have they done? How? Anyway. Ooh. It does give Winds of Magic, but I think what I'm going to do is I would quite like to sack. I'm going to sack it. Gonna sack it. It's getting a sacking. Could just do this for a turn, just to heal up a little bit. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? We'll get Wrathful Reaper, and I guess we'll get this. I don't know if it's actually that useful. It might be it might be a bit of a double-edged sword. But I think what I will do is actually take this. Who am I going to kill next? That's the question. I guess these guys. I mean, we definitely want to kill Nakari, because Blood Mountain has the thingy that I want. I'm not particularly bothered about Plague, because I don't really care about that whole thing, to be honest. We could maybe do this. Just to beef up the... I mean, we've got lots of money now, so what we could do is just upgrade everything. Just do something like that. That works. Right, what else do we have here? So, spell resistance could be okay. Skulls per turn. It's fine. Income from raiding. I'm very rarely going to do raiding. Income from sacking settlements could be nice. Little Brothers War. I don't know how I feel about income from buildings 10%. I mean, it's not a huge amount, but it's something. This might be useful. Because that's a reduction in the skull throw costs. So I think we're just gonna go with that. That's my thinking. Okay, let's go more melee attack for you. That takes you up to 51. That's not bad. I could give you Helm of the Hunt. Something. You've got Night Shroud, which is more melee defense and armor, which is fine. Missile resistance when you're out of melee is I guess that means you get into melee. I mean, the problem is you're a big lad, so the likelihood of you being mauled is pretty high. Is there anything else we can do? Not really. I guess it's fine. Okay. Well, we'll torch their settlement. Let me guess. You want peace? Yeah, you're not getting peace. You're not getting peace unless I take their money, give them peace, and then kill them anyway.
How delectable. How
Give me.
adorable. We are the
Thank you for your money.
Slaanesh's desire.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. What's this? Okay. Send 8,000 skulls. Shall do. Right, can I move now? Thank you. Yeah, I've got your money now. Bop. Okay. I'm just going to raise... I was tempted to take it, but I've just decided to raise it. Let's just raise it. Okay, let's head in this direction. This one already seems to be ruins. So that's a mood. More control? I mean, everyone here seems fairly happy. I'll say fairly happy. I guess we built this. It's something. It's something. I feel like this is not a bad little force. Maybe we just get another woofer. Like, we've got the garrison growing there, so that's good. More control, I don't think we need it, so let's stick with this for the moment. Are we already at war with Nakari, or... Hello, we've got a cult. What can we do with the cult? So, we've got more skulls. Fair enough. Blood cult hideout. Yep, that makes sense. 100 skulls every time a battle is fought in this province. Okay. When Lord is present, 40 skulls per turn. Fair enough. Or instantly teleports your faction leader to the settlement. Cult is destroyed upon building completion. Fine. I guess we'll just go with more skulls then. I guess, you know, more skulls is good. Right. Can't go wrong with more skulls. That's what I'm thinking. Are these got... Now, what's this? Raid the follow... Okay, we can raid that. I can raid that. Yeah, you watch me raid it. I'm going to raid it like a boss. So, we've still got the 50% upkeep reduction, which is good. I don't really need... Oh, this doesn't actually cost us any movement, does it? Because we can just stay in that. Oh, I guess we want to do this, don't we? Give us that Winds of Magic that we're currently kind of hemorrhaging, which is not really ideal, but... Sod's law. Ideally, we'll grab that settlement through, I don't know, osmosis? Oh, there we go. Got it. Bish, bosh, bash. Okay, so the Chasm of Torment, we need to raid that, and we will. So let's get some replenishment. I guess we get more replenishment when we do attrition, so it's not the worst thing to have. But we do kind of need that Windsor, because if it drops below, then we get really quite nasty negatives, like less casualty replenishment rate and all that kind of thing. Obviously not ideal to have, so we need to keep it above that. So we need to probably just like keep jumping between the two, I guess, unless we hit an area which is high Winds of Magic. Like what? Where? Hang on, Winds of Magic. So this area is... it's -5. This area is... oh, it's now better, apparently. Oh, we can get a Staff of Change. Defeat 6 thingy-majigs. Alright, I'll get right on that. We're not going to get any fucking skulls on that rate, are we? We are at war with you.
Touch me, only in dream.
Okay, well I can raid you for a turn, and then if Nakari turns up, I can kick the shit out of him. Weirdly though, in my Nakari campaign, like, Skarbrand turned up really early. Like, really early. Okay, we do get a little bit of money for this, so I guess that's good. More money in that area. Hot money in your area. Oh, I just need some extra cash, to be honest. I'm a little bit skint. It's the problem when you're going around murdering people. Your champion has resoundingly proven themselves in battle. Okay, so you get Ironhide or Brutalized Visage. I'm tempted to say brutal because, like, -6 enemy leadership. That makes it more likely that they're going to run for their pathetic little lives. Which I am here for. Ooh, Bloodthirst attrition reduction. That would be quite nice. Income from sacking settlements, though. Alright, if we raid this, we'll get some more money. Then we can sack the Chasm of Torment. It's like Zyvern has legged it. Fair play. Let's get this, because that's going to boost up the income from that. Which means we're currently now making money. Which is... it's a thing. I don't normally bother raiding places, because... and I know I keep saying this, but raiding places is just useless. The only time raiding has been worth it in Total War is Total War Troy. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, and boop. Sack. I guess it doesn't really matter if we raid or... I guess this is fine. Because we don't get any extra replenishment, do we? Mind you, if we do this, we won't get replenishment. Well, it won't really help. It's not really ideal. I never thought Winds of... like, unless I'm missing something, Winds of Magic is an absolute pain in the arse. I just genuinely don't know. I guess it's because we've been in regions with poor Winds of Magic, but... the public order here? 0. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with people being, you know, just generally neutral. The MTV generation, they feel neither highs nor lows. Probably should have fought that battle, but who can be asked? Ah, there is Nakari. Do we just go and fuck him up? Can't reach him. He's just out of range. Also, not a particularly... Oh, he's got his sword already then. Do I just see if I can... If I go like here and lay a little ambush. Oh, I really like... What the... I just don't know what to do about Winds of Magic. It's just a pain in the ass. I guess it wouldn't be... If we were in a region where Winds of Magic wasn't absolutely fucking shit, it'd be okay. I just think we've gone from one region where it's bad to another region where it's bad, and we've just not had any luck with it, which is a bit of a bastard. There's not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Raise or sack the Fortress of the Damned. Well, I will get right on that. Fortunately, though, it looks like Nakari has marched and is in range. Come here, Nakari. I'm about to give you a good old spanking, and not one you're going to enjoy. Skarbrand is so antsy to get into melee combat. Even like he's blowing Nakari a kiss. Well, some flame breath, basically the same thing. He's going straight in. He's going to go right for Nakari. Pop in some abilities there. Now, Skarbrand is somewhat surrounded. But then he likes target-rich environments, so he's fine. He's having a lovely time. He has lost some health, but I think he's got this. I'm feeling pretty good about this. So we're sending the Furies overhead as our rest of our forces move up to engage. Sending in... Oh, it looks like Skarbrand and Nakari now going at it solo as Nakari's forces spread out to deal with the oncoming Bloodletter Horde. Nakari actually making a break for it, trying to get away. So we've got a number of Fiends of Slaanesh charging on the left flank, and our Blood Crusher's not really the best unit to deal with Fiends of Slaanesh, but you know, they're fine. Charging into the rear there, it's looking pretty good. Warhounds also then charging in, and while Skarbrand started taking an early loss as Nakari and his followers all jumped him at the same time, once it's one-on-one, things definitely go Skarbrand's way, and Skarbrand is making a real mess of Nakari. Okay, give him the stare off there. Come on, Skarbrand, hit him. You missed, but a good attempt. Nakari coming back for another go, but then I think he literally just headbutted himself to death on Skarbrand's massive muscular torso. Our left flank is not faring particularly well, so Skarbrand has arrived to basically kill everything. He's just rampaging through there. He's only got 39 kills. One of those is Nakari, so he's got 3,322 damage value as gold, and increasing as he just rampages into the enemy forces. Everywhere else, the squishy soldiers of Slaanesh are being subjugated. They just don't have that staying power. No stamina. That's their problem. We might lose a unit of Bloodletters. It's because they're sad. It's because they're sad. But it looks like Nakari's force without him disintegrating. Does Nakari have anything left? Guess we'll find out. One unit of Furies in exchange for having Nakari's head crushed between my big red muscular thighs. I'll take it. I could take the skulls as well, but I think I've got to ask the skulls. I can't want the replenishment more. Yeah, I'll take the replenishment. Yeah. Okay, Tyrion owes me. Experience gain for Lords and Heroes. Is that in the army? Or just everyone? Don't know, doesn't say. And we got a Rock Eye. Oh, good. And, we've unlocked the Hellforged Host. Perfect. Perfect.
The Blood Legion has prevailed. Skarbrand.
That is very, very useful. Now, what does Fueled by Rage do? So if his hit points are less than 50%, and then he gets more killy, basically. Do you want to go with Murder? Or do you want to do something a little bit more fun? More melee attack and charge bonus for Bloodletters? Kind of tempted. I mean, Skarbrand's already pretty killy. He could always be more killy. I just love the fact he just gets more weapon strength. Just from everything. Everything gives him more weapon strength. I'm kind of tempted to do this. I mean, Lightning Strike might be useful. Let's do this. Because I do like my Bloodletters, so more stuff for them is good. And I kind of need the replenishment more than anything else, I think. So we'll do that. I will recruit another unit. I'm kind of tempted to get a Gort, but it's going to take 3 turns. So maybe we'll just go with that for a minute. And then we'll get the Blood Host guys afterwards. I kind of want to get the Infernal Citadel here, because that's going to give... Because, of course, we've got this here. And so this is probably... It's making us 400, which, you know, isn't much, but it's probably more than any other set. Oh, well, we're getting 400 from there. Alright, let's upgrade you. Everything only takes 1 turn. I guess Khorne isn't particularly bothered about his buildings and shit. He's just not that bothered. Right, we've got the Locust for Brian. So, spell resistance. Nah. Charge bonus, base weapon damage, and arm piercing damage. Well, or melee attack. Now, I feel like okay, what? I feel like everyone in Khorne's roster kind of just has, like, shit tons of melee attack. So if I was looking at getting, like, I don't know, Exalted Bloodletters? So they've got 42 at base. I think that's probably fine. But, like, more charge bonus on top of that. That's 17 seconds. That's 25 seconds with 90-second cooldown. I mean, 40 melee attack is a... That's a big chunk. That is a big chunk. I quite like this. I quite like this. I mean... 25%. I don't know. I guess the melee attack means we will definitely hit people. Okay, we'll go for the melee attack. That's an and ah about that a little bit, but public order I'm not too worried about. I should probably try and make friends with, like, the Demon Prince or something, because I mean, we should be able to kill Nakari. But is there anyone who wants to be friends? Anyone? No? Okay, well, no one wants to be friends. Who does like me, just out of interest? Does anyone like me? Okay, so they like me. And it's probably because we took the money from that Slaanesh faction and then, you know, murdered them. That's probably causing a little bit of an issue. Shall we go and take... If we take the Shifting Monolith... If we take that...
You may touch me only in dreams.
Because it doesn't have a big garrison. If we can take that, then we can use that as like a base of operations for this entire province. And also, if we can take Blood Mountain, which is currently in the hands of the Bloody Sword... I swear that was Nakari's. So maybe they've taken some ground back? You guys not happy because of the Khorne corruption, which is good. And we can upgrade that one. Do we want walls here, or shall we just go without? Is there anything that's like going to give us more money? Pretty much everything gives us a little bit of money. The defences don't, do they? No. But I think we do go with the defences there, because it's the big money building. Whether we can get more money from gold, I don't think Khorne probably cares much about having lots of gold. My guess is probably not. No, Nakari, you don't get peace. You just get a good hard fisting. In, like, punched. You get punched. Charity through carnage. Slaanesh corruption reduction or mandatory what the fuck? Mandatory castration. Sure. Income from sacking settlements. Income increased. Perfect. Now, that is going to give us 7,000 income for sacking that settlement. I mean, that's not bad. We're not going to lose anyone, but we probably will take a lot of damage. Can I... Right, let's have a quick look here.
A crude attempt to subjugate.
I don't think that will be a massive problem, he says. What kind of text? Oh god, there's lots of tech trees. Shit. Okay, what do we get at the top here? So ambush defense chance, don't care. Recruitment duration, hit points, more characters, that's fine. Defensive supplies, armor, okay. Armor for bloodletters of Khorne, that's more melee attack for those guys, that's fine. Vigor loss reduction, minus 50%, that's okay. Hero capacity, okay, so that tree is all Bonus for against Kislev, fine. Bonus against Cathay, fine. Demon Prince, fine. So this is all bonuses against various different factions. Which, I'm going to be honest, comes very late in the game. Campaign movement range, that's not bad. Upkeep reduction, very nice. Missile resistance, very nice. Blood host, +1 turns to blood. Okay, that's okay. Blood host, that's fine. That is someone from. Okay, that's all right. The Life Taker banner, that is pretty nice. Ward save for bloodthirsty units. Okay, that's not bad. Juggernaut, more charge bonus, that's fine. Soul grinders, that's fine. Skulls collected from Skull Pile, okay, fine. Blood hosts, guaranteed chance of receiving bloodthirsters, that's pretty good. Cash replenishment rate, that's nice. That's a nice little ability there. I mean, this is generally fine. Some of these are still very, very meh, though. Like, this one is all pretty and this one is just very, very, very late to get that. It feels like very late. Let's get failure in battle. Do not lose heart for failure, but an opportunity to grow stronger. Oh, that's nice. What a nice thought. Tell you what, I've had a thought. Just a thought. Oh, can I not? Is this ruins? Is that the region? That's the region. Can I not recruit? Why is that taking longer? This isn't in... Oh, is it? Because it's this? Ah. No? Fuck it. I'll do that.
I crave bloodshed.
Why is this taking 2 turns now?
The Loreful Reaper.
Like, it was taking 1 turn before, and now it's taking 2 turns. I genuinely don't know why. What? So like, come over here. I'm sure I could recruit. the Regiment of Renowned before, but I can't seem to now. Fuck knows. Fuck knows. I love this game, but sometimes it just does things. You're like, I don't know why that's... Why is that happening? Why the fuck is that happening now? I mean, I know it's global recruitment, but I'm fairly sure I could do global recruitment in one turn beforehand. So, God, no, I don't have a fucking clue. Don't have a fucking clue. Never mind. I guess let's kill. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to auto resolve this. I think. Ah, that's fine. Let's sack it. For the delicious income, which I can use to upgrade this. People are a little bit sadder, so I could do that to make them a little bit happier. And let's finish this to give all of our blood boys, make them more killy. And do I want Deadly Onslaught? More charge bonus, more killiness. Yeah, let's do that. And then you are going to appear out of fucking nowhere. What about if I just retreat? Because that way I can replenish, and then I can come back and murder you. He's still taking a little bit of damage, but like I killed Nakari, and I'm going to be honest, I think I could probably wipe out your entire army with just Skarbrand. Well, they may have an intact army, but we've got one thing they don't. A Skarbrand. Wow, he just killed 34 people with one flame breath. Charging in there, getting everyone to throw themselves at him. He's taking a lot of damage early on, but of course he can just heal up. So while he's they've cast Enfeebling Foe on him. I mean, that would wreck the stats of any normal unit. Skarbrand, it just makes slightly less killy. Oof. Yeah, just stripped away about a quarter of that health. Yeah, about a quarter of the health each time. Bloodletter's being summoned in to join the party. There's a big blob of enemy units there as the rest of our army moves up. Obviously, we're looking quite depleted there because I auto-resolved that battle. And I should learn, and I say this every time, but I should know by now that auto-resolving battles is never a good idea. But sometimes I just can't be arsed. Zane is getting destroyed, and there's a huge blob. Basically, the entire enemy army is trying to kill Skarbrand, and it's not working. So that means we can now move in the rest of our forces. So we have the Blood Crushers and Bloodletters moving in. The Vespers, Brian also now throwing themselves in there. The Slaanesh forces now moving to engage, changing direction, taking the attention away from Skarbrand, which is a massive mistake on their part. Because he's an angry, roided boy. In a sea of other angry, roided boys. Oh yeah, victory's in our grasp. I have no... Oh my... Jeez. Enemy army is just disintegrating. Again, they just don't have the stamina. Slaanesh's forces do seem like ludicrously weak compared to Khorne's. I don't know whether it's just like Khorne is Slaanesh's natural counter, but... Well, I mean, 7 losses is fine. Because we can replenish more than we lost. Thanks! Thanks for that little pick-me-up. I needed it after auto-resolving that battle. Oh, hello. A Carnal Sword Pendant. Now, does Skarbrand already have Frenzy? He kind of probably should do. Is that because he's got the Carnus? No, he just has Frenzy. To be fair, that makes sense. He's an angry boy. Seems silly if he didn't. I guess you don't. So if I give you the Carnal Sword Pendant, then you will just have Frenzy. I could get... Now, the Whip of Agony... I could try and merge these two. I get a Banner of Change, which does... Summons a unit of Chaos Spawn, causes... Okay, that seems fun. So let's get that. Experience gain is fine. Income from sacking settlements is fine. Seduce budget is pretty good considering we are now currently fighting Slaanesh. And that seems okay. And the War Banner is kind of naff anyway. So I guess all in all, that's all pretty good. Okay, I could attack you and that would draw out the rest of the garrison. And considering we lost 7 people last time, I'm fairly sure we should be able to murder these guys pretty conclusively. Skarbrand. I kind of want to give you Kill for Khorne. Because that seems good. I mean, I'm definitely going to have Minotaurs. That's just a given. We're definitely going to have Minotaurs. Do I just want a little bit of more murder, though? I guess at the moment, a little bit more murder, plus hit points. Can't go wrong. It's a winning combination. Meanwhile, I think we'll just get some more murder. Seems good. Good. Good little combination. Okay, and let's kill you. You're going to bring your friends to party? You are. If we auto-resolve that, things will not go well. I'm going to give you the Banner of Change. Hit points less than 20%. Yeah, so basically that is going to cause catastrophic... So, any unit that is below 20% hit points immediately gets turned into Chaos Spawn. That's fun. Definitely take that one. And we just need to kill the rest of you. Easy peasy. And then we can go and take the settlement. Double easy. And then we can start taking the entire province. Triple win. So we'll be doing that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.